persistent widow and the unjust judge. The power of perseverance in faith. Luke 18:1. Jesus told this parable to teach the importance of persistence in prayer and to show that God is not like an unjust judge. He is righteous and hears his people. The story is about a widow who kept demanding justice from a corrupt judge who neither feared God nor cared about people. Because of her persistence, the judge eventually granted her request, not because he cared, but to stop her from bothering him. What this meant in Jesus' time. In the ancient world, widows were some of the most vulnerable people in society. Without a husband or male protector, they had little power, and corrupt judges often ignored their pleas for justice. A widow demanding justice in court would have been seen as bold and persistent, as most people in her position would have given up. The judge in the parable represents worldly power, corrupt, indifferent, and selfish. Jesus was contrasting him with God, showing that if even an evil judge can grant justice because of persistence, how much more will a righteous and loving God hear the prayers of his people? The message for today's world. This parable speaks directly to our need for persistent faith in a world where many feel their prayers go unanswered. People give up too soon instead of trusting God's timing. The world is filled with injustice. Corruption, oppression, and evil seem to prevail. People are losing faith. Doubt and discouragement stop them from seeking God. Sin distracts from prayer, entertainment, social media, and worldly pleasures take priority over faith. The love of many grows cold. People trust in their own strength instead of seeking God. Jesus was warning that in the last days, true faith will be rare, but those who persist like the widow will be rewarded. The real question he asks is, when the Son of Man comes, will he really find faith on the earth? Luke 18:8. How this ties to sin and different types of people. There are two types of people in this world. Those who persist in faith, they pray without ceasing, trust in God, and seek righteousness. Those who give up or live in sin, they stop praying, trust in the world, and are distracted by sin. Lust and immorality. They focus on pleasure instead of God. Greed and materialism. They pursue wealth over righteousness. Entertainment and social media addiction. They waste time instead of seeking God. Doubt and faithlessness. They give up when prayers aren't answered immediately. Pride and self-reliance. They refuse to humble themselves before God. Just like in Jesus' time, many today lose faith because they don't see immediate answers. But God calls us to persist, trust, and believe even when the world seems unjust. How to apply this lesson today. Pray persistently. Don't stop seeking God, even when answers take time. Trust in God's justice. He sees the evil in the world and will bring judgment. Reject distractions. Don't let sin, TV, social media, or worldly pleasure take priority. Remain faithful. In a world that is losing faith, stand firm in righteousness. Encourage others. Strengthen those who are growing weak in their faith. Jesus' message is clear. True believers never stop seeking God even in an unjust world. If even a wicked judge gives in to persistence, how much more will our loving Father respond to those who faithfully seek Him?